Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Women's Intuition. You already know who it is. It's your girl, Taylor.
And it's your other girl, Lex. And episode 18, I want to say. We legal, bitch.
Not we legal, our episode legal.
Oh, still wouldn't be legal for this, but toast anyways. What the fuck is up? Super Bowl Sunday was last night.
Sunday. Let's talk about it, bro.
I know you was lit.
Usher Bowl.
Man.
Chef's kiss. Ooh. It was so amazing.
He had us all fooled. He had people arguing about him coming out to OMG, yeah, or that other stupid ass. The dance last night of your life.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that song.
Yeah.
I was like, he gonna do one of them three. That nigga came out to Caught Up.
That shit had threw me off. I was instantly like lit, bro. We got so lit after like watching halftime. After the halftime, we started going to YouTube and we just started playing like Usher songs.
Girl, it was so good.
It was good.
I was like, man, look at him showing out.
Yeah.
It was cool, the little sightings. Of course, everybody was like betting on stuff that wasn't even really like the sport. Like, it was people betting on what color lipstick Taylor would. And they was really doing parlay. I should have did a parlay.
We did. We didn't do a parlay. Well, one of our friends did do a parlay, but we was like playing games. It was like how many every time they show Taylor Swift, that's how many shots we gonna take.
That's what everybody. Yeah, I was about to say we did that too.
Because ain't no way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is, y'all. Like, I used to like Taylor Swift songs. I was never a big fan, but I don't know, within the last couple of years, like, I'm not a Swiftie girl. Like, I don't like the Swifties. I don't know what it is.
I was ever a Swiftie.
I don't know why. Something about her triggers me. Like,
I don't be feeling triggered, but I just literally, like, for her to be such a mega star, and maybe it's because obviously we're black, so we listen to different music. But like, I don't know when was the last time I heard an actual Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how they just be. I'm like, this is
obviously
sport, like, not yours. Like,
well, I mean, oh yeah, I'm about to say obviously because she's dating him.
He's been playing football way longer than you. Like,
but I don't wouldn't even blame her. They, you know, them white folks, they said, oh, we could bring in a whole nother audience. We about to get the women wanting to watch. Like, of course they gonna show that. It's all about money. So yeah, it's very interesting. I love seeing Ice in her box. And Blake Lively. I love Blake Lively. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Her, when Her came out.
Oh my God. That was so amazing.
I was like,
yes, Gabby.
She is so cool.
Yeah, she knows how to play like a lot of instruments. Like,
and who else came out that I was just like, oh my God.
Watching the Usher the halftime Usher concert, it made me so excited to go to the Usher concert. Like, I'm even more excited
so did you
to
get
go.
Tickets?
No, but we're gonna go. He just added another show.
So he added 2 Atlanta shows.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go twice. Like, I'm probably gonna go with my friends, and then my mom want to go again. I'm like, not you want to go again.
I heard them. Look, I would love to go again. Obviously, if some free tickets fell in my lap, I'm gonna go. But I saw him in Vegas, and I'm glad I did, because at least there, no matter where you sit, it was like a good seat.
Yeah, good seat. Yeah.
I heard even the far away seats for these Usher tickets are expensive as fuck. Like, them tickets are
in Atlanta. So I'm gonna go to the Atlanta show, and then me and my mom and my sister, we're traveling to go see him to another state. So we're gonna do like a girls trip, and then we're gonna go see him somewhere else.
I be forgetting we're grown up, so we can just travel if we want to.
And y'all know me. I'll be like, any reason for me to go travel. I done travel hella times to just go to a concert, but it's like an excuse to go. You know, you get the best of both worlds. So
that's true.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see him. Like, Usher.
So this is you manifesting. You haven't got your hands on any tickets yet, but you know it's going to happen.
I think she just got our tickets to the other show, but I'm waiting for me and my friends to get the ones to the Atlanta one. The pre-sale dropped tomorrow or Wednesday.
Ooh,
so we're waiting for those. But I mean, hopefully we have good luck, because he got 3 other shows that everybody already got tickets for. So I'm praying, fingers crossed, that we, get the Atlanta ones. But the thing about Usher that I wanted to mention, like, he caters to every generation. Like, he knows how to stay relevant. I feel like a lot of like older artists, they might like come out with songs and it's like, we used to him. We saw him back in the day when he had the best music. But Usher, like, every generation or every album he comes out with, it's like a hit. Like, I don't remember the last time he came out with some bullshit other than this new album, probably. But
I was literally about to say, I don't know if I agree.
Really? Other than the new album?
I mean, his Well, I feel like there's a newfound, I don't want to say respect, but like vigor for Usher because of his whole residency. But I remember when he first dropped now I do know people who listen to it, but widely known, a lot of people wasn't really fucking with his, remember he did a album with Zaytoven or something like that?
I love that
there were a couple.
album.
That's why I said I know some people who do, but it wasn't nothing that like a lot of people was talking about.
But it was because it made the charts. You know, like maybe the people you was like talking to.
I didn't even know it made the charts.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like,
I remember when it dropped. Like I vividly remember.
I can't name a song off of there.
Yeah, Lex, you remember when that album came out? We had just graduated college. It was like 2-3 years after we graduated college. When you hear the songs, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I recognize it.
Okay, I feel like you can't think of one right now. I mean you can look at your phone.
I'm not good with naming songs anyway. But once you hear it, you gonna know like, okay, this was definitely a classic. And I remember I was going through a heartbreak when he came out with one of the albums. So that's why it's like a vivid like memory in my like
I
memory
didn't even know it was multiple. I know this new album, and then I can think of the Zaytoven and Usher album.
Let me hold on, because y'all not about to sleep on Usher like this. Hold on.
I think he's amazing, and I agree he can be called the king of R&B. I just personally,
y'all definitely not about to go play my man like this.
Don't even say y'all. It's just me, y'all. Maybe I'm by myself. I can be by myself. He
definitely got okay, yeah, that was the one with Zaytoven, I think. Hard to Love, Looking for Myself, Raymond versus Raymond.
Okay, I knew Raymond versus Raymond.
All of those was hits. Let me show you some of the songs off Raymond versus Raymond.
Singles or you naming albums? Oh, okay.
Hey Daddy, There Goes My Baby, OMG. That was this was like after Here I Stand, because I feel like everybody know Here I Stand.
And I know Raymond versus Raymond, so Raymond versus Raymond, good.
Right. And then Looking for Myself, that was the one with Climax.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, girl. And this album was in 2012. And then after that, remember he had Hard to Love. He had No Limit with Young Thug. Remember he had Rivals, Make You a Believer, Crash. And then he had the 2018 album. That's the album I'm talking about. And he had the birthday one, Say What You Want. Say what you want. No.
Maybe I'm just not. I mean, I knew some of the songs, but I'm like, Crash. What is Crash?
Yes.
Like,
what?
Okay, so, it's just me maybe.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like, hell no.
But what I will say, I'm not trying to sleep on him though. I would definitely say king of R&B. Yes, I think it's safe to say we could call him the king of R&B. I know there was an argument if he did a versus against Chris Brown, but Chris Brown turns into like a little popish. I don't know what Chris Brown is sometimes. Sometimes it's pop. But I'm not sleep on him. Like he had an amazing performance. His concert is amazing, and I can only imagine what it's gonna be on tour. Like it's probably gonna be even better. So my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to we just defended Usher for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we did. But you trying to get into what you've been up to or catch up?
Oh, what have I been up to? Vulnerable moment. I've been in a funk lately. I've been in a real funk. And you know what it is? It's so crazy, and maybe it's just like a first world problem. I think that for me, I think for a lot of women, actually, I think our vanity can kind of be tied to our happiness sometimes. So when you don't, like when people say, when my hair's not done, I don't feel, I'm in a bad mood. When my nails ain't done, I'm in a bad mood. Like when I don't feel, when you don't look good, you tend to not feel good or whatever. So I think it's that, and all of that can just be taken care of with a couple of appointments or whatever. But that's what my past week has been. My mom ended up getting COVID.
Damn.
So yeah, so taking care of her, testing myself, making sure I don't got it. I'm good. I took 2 tests this morning. I'm good. But also I went to let my dogs out the other night and they didn't come back when I called them. And so I had to like go find them. I'm like, did they get out? And I go over the little hill and they're chilling by a possum.
Okay. A possum?
Yeah, so they're chilling by a possum. And I'm like, and it looked like it was dead. It looked like its neck was broke. It was upside down on its head. So I'm like, y'all come on. Like, I'm like, they gonna try to eat it. So I'm like, fuck, I done geared up. I went out, I got a hoe. Because I done been through this before. They done caught a rabbit. They done caught a bird. And they'll bring it to me like, look, mom. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Now I got to get rid of that shit. So I'm like, let me put on some clothes. And it's like late as fuck at night. It's raining. Girl, I go out there and it's gone. And I was like, where did it go? And then I learned that possums be playing possum. Like, that's the whole
like
thing.
fake sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, they play dead or whatever. So, but that did lead me to go look up a whole bunch of stuff about possums. And apparently, they get a really bad rep. They're the least aggressive. They're not as aggressive as people think. That's why they will play dead instead of, like, attack you. They also are the least likely to carry rabies because their body temperature is so low that rabies cannot live on a possum. And basically they just like eat ticks and like any pests and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, like
that sounds like something I'm straight on.
I'm just saying, when people be like, don't go near the possum, it might be rabid. Possums don't even get rabies, guys. That possum was scared. That nigga was so scared he played dead while my dogs was right there. Like, he was. Can you imagine what he was going on his head? But that nigga was scared as fuck. And as soon as I came and got my dogs, he was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. And he is good in my book.
He like the predators have left the scene.
Exactly. So them possums are more scared of us. But that's it, girl. I just been messing with possums.
What have I been up to? Me and my friends, we had a Galentine's Day photo shoot this weekend. It was so freaking cute, y'all. Like, it was so cute. We did like the little theme. You know, I'm sure everybody's seen like the girlfriend theme and the awkward poses. So we did like a mixture of those. So cute, bruh. The photographer was so cool. Like, she was giving us like ideas. Like, I'm sure they get this all the time where people just come and take like random photo shoots, you know?
Yeah.
But she was so cool. Like, she was helping us out. You know, she was like really doing her thing. And the photos, I was like so shocked the quality of like JCPenney's. I'm like, I ain't been to JCPenney's in like forever. Like, I didn't realize how good.
So you get to see them right then and there.
Yeah, like we literally scrolled through. Like, she took them. We waited maybe like 5 minutes. She showed us on a computer, so we got like the digital ones and the physical form of them, like the actual picture. And it was just you know, like a good intimate like friend thing, you know, like an outing. So that was super cool, super cute. And did you know that tomorrow is National Galentine's Day? Like, I didn't even know that was a real thing. Oh, so we were waiting to drop the photos on Galentine's Day. Ooh. So tomorrow is Galentine's Day. So y'all gonna see the pictures tomorrow. But speaking of Galentine's Day, like, I think it's like a new thing within the last couple of years that, you know, girls been doing, girlfriends. How would you feel if like guys got together and had Galentine's Day? Like, would that like kind of, would you be side-eyeing?
Galentine's Day?
Valentine's Day for boys.
It depends on what they want to call it, first of all. Like,
this is where my sexist come in, so I'm gonna let you talk.
I don't think so. You know, I was thinking that. The other day I was thinking about how I've been asking people, like, so what's going on for Valentine's Day? Do you think he's gonna get you stuff? Then I realized I never thought to ask, so what are you gonna do for him? Because I guess, you know, you really be thinking Valentine's Day, I guess, is for the girls.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't hate it, but don't call it Valentine's Day. Like, don't call it a certain thing.
I think.
But you mean, okay, it depends. Because some Valentine's Day, y'all are going out to do an activity like a photo shoot or like make shea butter or something. You mean like if they're at the house and they do decorations?
However you want to do.
That might be a little more cause for pause for me than them just getting together and going out somewhere and doing something versus them staying in the house like, no bitches allowed. Like, I don't know.
I'm about to sound toxic and sexist. Some shit, just leave it up to the women. Like, I just feel like it's just a real flirty type of vibe, like pink. And I'm not saying guys can't like pink, but I just feel like some things are just like, leave it to women. Like, why y'all trying to steal our thunder? Like,
Taylor,
what? I'm being real.
They want to be celebrated too. They like, it's Lovers Day. We lover boys.
No, I'm not fucking with it. Like, if my nigga tell me like, oh, me and the bros, we about to have Galentine's Day,
but he not gonna say Galentine's Day. Let's say
okay, don't say it then.
Okay, Valentine's Day is this week, and let's say he says
they going to like me and the bros going to a basketball game.
We about that'd be cute.
I'm like, okay, don't say Galentine's Day though.
Like, he can't say that it's for like Valentine's
Day.
It just has to. It just so happens he's going on an outing during the week of Valentine's Day.
Because y'all still in our holiday. Like, we made this up. This was us first. Like, where did y'all come into play? Like, y'all don't even know how to do it how we do it. Y'all don't even gonna know what to do. They just gonna be standing around each other looking stupid. Like, oh, what do we do now? Like,
yeah, call us some bitches.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's gonna lead to. And it's like,
hey, bro, let's go to the strip club so we can see bitches.
Yeah.
We really don't be wanting to see niggas.
No, we really be wanting to spend time with our friends. And niggas be making shit into somehow bitches always end up there. And it's like, you could have did that with your bitch.
I mean, hey, what if they all single? They don't got no Valentine. They like, shit, we want to do something this week to make us feel good. They all go to like a beard bar or some shit and no?
It's not giving.
All right,
it's
all
not
right.
giving.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so no Valentine's Day, y'all.
Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about birthdays too because once Valentine's Day is coming past,
it's that Pisces season right around the fucking corner.
This girl, your day coming up. You already got your plans. Yes. I'm excited too. Yes. I will be there. But I want to talk about birthdays just in general. So there's this recent phenomena where like guys are talking shit about women's birthday makeup. Have you heard that?
No.
Apparently niggas hate women's birthday.
Like, how you look better before your birthday, like without the makeup and then your actual birthday.
And I mean, when you think about it, sometimes, I mean, nowadays we go for like a more natural beat. But I myself have had a few birthday beats and it's really bold.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've always been the type I hate a full face cover makeup. I hate the dramatics. Even when I go get my makeup done, I'm always no eyeshadow. Like I'm not an eyeshadow girl. Like don't blush me up. You know, like give me the bare minimum that you can.
I'm thinking of that last birthday before COVID hit. The one where we went to BQE. You remember your birthday? You had birthday makeup then, and it was so gorgeous. And then in 2024, if you would have showed up with that same face, we would have been like, "Girl, it's just crazy how the times change." So
I'm not that person at all. Like even this year, I have an appointment set, y'all. But I'm really thinking about canceling that shit and just doing my own makeup.
You could even do like a natural beat, but you're like, I might as well do it myself.
Yeah, because even what did I do? What did I recently get our photo shoot? I think she did great. When we had our photo shoot for the podcast the last time, she did amazing. Like it was very light. It wasn't. I didn't feel like a full face of makeup.
Yeah,
she did really good. Like I was very satisfied. I was very like happy with what she did. I didn't look in the mirror and I was like, damn. You know, like that's how I know if I like it or not. The girl who I'm going to for my birthday, I have been to her before, but honestly, like. You know, I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but, you know, I'm a DIY girly. Like, I could figure it out. I could watch some videos. I could watch some TikTok videos. And one thing I can do is, like, know how to do some beauty shit, you know? Yeah. So I'm really, like, I'm probably gonna end up doing my own makeup. The only thing is my theme is, like, you know, like...
Is there a theme?
It's not a theme, but I'm gonna dress up. But I'm wanna do, like, a eyeliner type of thing. Like a wing.
I love eyeliner, yeah.
So that's the only reason why I set up a makeup artist. So they can like perfect my wing, my eyeliner. But honestly, y'all, I could go watch a couple videos and I can master that shit in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Because even when I go to people to get my makeup done, some of them aren't very great at the graphic. It depends. Are you trying to do like graphic eyeliner where it's actually like some kind of...
No, just like a wing. Because, you know, it's like, I'm going to be like Japanese kind of thing. Okay. So, you know, they like are known for like the wing eyeliner type of thing and the underneath eyeliner.
Wing. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So that's the only reason why I got a makeup artist because I don't really know how to do like the wing liner, you know? But
that's not the birthday makeup we talk, because that's gonna be cute. But you know, like when bitches, when the flash come on and the pictures later, your face look all white and the rest of your body is brown, and it's like, damn, bitch, you might have went a little crazy. Yeah, okay, so we can agree on the birthday makeup
for sure.
So, how would you feel with whoever you're entertaining in your life, whether that's one person, no person, multiple people? As a single woman who might be entertaining somebody, how would you feel? Like, how should they handle your birthday?
A single woman, I very low expectations for me. Like, yeah, if you're not my nigga, what you mean? Like, we just, what you mean dealing with? We just fucking, or like we like really like in a stage of like dating seriously?
You don't have to like specify that part, but I'm asking you from in your life right now, what's the bare minimum that somebody would have to do?
I don't expect nothing. Like if you're not my nigga,
you're expecting a text at least.
Oh yeah, if I know
that's
you,
bare minimum. Like,
a text for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's just something if you know somebody's birthday coming up, why would you not text them? You know, but that's it. Like,
that's
I'm not
step. Some niggas might not do that.
And
so
you know what? I cut a nigga off for that too.
Exactly.
Like, he told me happy birthday. My birthday was that day. He told me like midnight, and I'm like, my birthday over, and I literally cut him off. Like, that was it. That there was no explaining. Like, now if we just met, and I could get. You might not realize my birthday is today. I understand that. Like, that's completely reasonable.
But if y'all are talking on a consistent basis, he knows that you're looking forward to your birthday coming up. He should be able to send you a fucking text.
Oh, for sure. A happy birthday text. For sure.
Would you want, like, flowers? Like, something like that? No?
No, I feel like the expectations be like, I just don't feel like we there. If we locked in and you like we boyfriend and girlfriend, or we've established like we not dealing with nobody else and like we solid, okay, that's different. But if we just like kind of messing around and it's real casual, no.
That's where we differ. I want flowers. I want something.
But I'm not a flower girl anyway. So.
Or
a plant.
And you know what? Like even that, like, I mean, flower, I don't know. I was about to say, who is a flower girl? Because they all die anyways. They just it's just something to look pretty for a few days. But I think it's more of the gesture. I don't know if it's the idea of you reaching in your pocket, you doing a little sacrifice to the woman that you're courting. I don't know. I like it. I think I had like my ex, like he sent me like
that's your ex.
Well, he's my ex now.
Right. So that's why I'm like, y'all were together at the time.
If we was just talking, I would have expected him to send me something like to my job or something.
I feel like y'all's talking stage, clearly he was an ex. So before y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all were seriously in a real situation, where y'all probably wasn't fucking with nobody else. So it was like a little bit of entitlement. Like, you kind of owe me this in a way.
So you're saying if something's a little more casual, then you're not.
I feel like that's not really fair, especially like just say, for example, you dating multiple people, or just like you kind of casually talking to multiple people. Like, I don't expect you to just like.
I do. Send me a cash app with the amount of my age or something like that.
Let me tell you, baby,
Give me
Taylor
lunch
ain't
that
doing
day.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor ain't doing it.
But and I do. I'm about to say I do that, yeah.
And you know what? I'm not a gift person. So that's probably why I don't, I'm okay with that not happening. Like, the most I will want you to do is literally, if you don't text me happy birthday, I'm cutting you off. Like, that's the most that I'm asking you to do. Okay. Like, that's the least you can do, bro.
Now, how do you feel about guys who like, we talking about guys who still Valentine's Day. How do you feel about guys who be like really like into birthdays? Have you ever met one?
I'm okay with that. Okay. I never dated one, but I'm okay with that.
Like,
represent your year.
Okay.
Like, I'm a birthday person, so I feel like, be thankful for another year around the sun. Like, so it's a blessing.
I never thought about it, but I was having a conversation with like my homeboy, maybe like sometime last year, and we're talking, and he's kind of, I'm like, so how was your birthday? You're 30 now and stuff, and he was just kind of like, well, it was just
know what? My brother like that. Not my blood brother, but
I'm saying he felt some type of way that it was like that. And he starts talking about like, and he has a girl. And so I'm like, well, what did she do for you? And he's just like, well, I did all this for her birthday. Like, she ain't really, I don't ask for much, but it was like my 30th and like all this stuff. And like, I felt him, but like, he kind of had started getting like in a pissy mood about it. And part of me was kind of like, all right, now, like, you're doing a lot. Like, still be a nigga. And then I was like, is that fair?
But you know what? To me, this is the conversation where it's like, y'all don't align when it come to gifts. Like, I feel like you have to kind of meet somebody or be understanding that they're not a gift person, because like I said, if I date somebody who's like their love language is gift giving, I don't know how much it's gonna work, because I'm genuinely not a gift giving person. I provide love in other type of ways. Like, I might do something else for you, but as far as like gifts or like, it's not me. So I feel like you can't really be mad at your girl if you knew from day one she wasn't really like a big birthday person or a big gift giving person.
I agree that he can't be mad at his girl, but it's more so because like
so she didn't do nothing, like not even a card.
I think like they went to dinner or something. I think I think he just expected a way bigger production for his 30th birthday. And in my head I'm like, I mean, I get it, but like if you're not gonna voice that, then women are used to, this is gonna sound so bad, but like men are way more like low maintenance when it comes to stuff like that. And maybe it's because they feel like they have to be, or they don't say it because they feel like it might be seen as a little sassy or something. But like, she not thinking she got to get you balloons that say 30 and put rose petals on the fucking floor like you did for her. You know, she thinking she done bought you this game, took you to dinner. Like, she thought that, you know, that was a good gift. And I think he was expecting more.
Something more.
And so that was the first time I have really heard that. And it made me think, like, damn, what do I have to be doing for my niggas for their birthday? Like, I think I be doing good, but they do be going harder for me than I be going for them sometimes for their birthdays, you know? But like,
yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's just a matter of like knowing your partner, like knowing what they want, knowing how they are when it comes to like birthdays. Like me, and I feel like I'm the type to always plan stuff for my birthday because I'm not about to have nobody like have it fall on somebody else. You know, like I know what I want for my birthday and how I want my birthday to be. So I'm not about to expect somebody to make me happy or do things to make me happy for my birthday. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to handle it myself. Like, don't even worry about it. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like with birthdays, I'm okay with you not really doing nothing. Now, if I invite you out somewhere, now that's you like giving me my love on my birthday. Yeah. If I invite you and we close and you don't pull up, I'm like, okay. I see where we stand.
Yeah, all I can say is, guys, I think y'all need to speak up. Because how the fuck we supposed to know? Like, you know, it's just certain shit that niggas make it seem like women are just so demanding over certain things that really don't matter. And then it turns out that y'all just want the same. And that would make y'all feel appreciated. So, like, say something, but don't have an attitude because she ain't know you wanted your name on a sign brought to a section and shit. Like, she ain't know. Yeah. Like, so I was like, I didn't tell him that, but in my head, I'm like, wham, nigga, like, what the fuck? You 30 now.
But that's like our whole, well, I ain't not mean to cut you off, but like my, like I said, my brother, he's a big birthday person. Like every year on his birthday, he's gonna do something, like whether it's something small, but he does it himself because he wants to celebrate his birthday. So I'm okay with guys like, celebrate yourself. Like don't be waiting around for no bitch.
Okay.
Like,
All right, so this isn't necessarily a topic, but I came across this question and then I kind of tweaked it so that we could kind of like play this little game. Yeah. So what do you think would be harder on an already rocky relationship?
Okay.
A baby on the way. A threesome. A break. Or, what was the other one? A ring. So what would be worse on a rocky relationship? A ring, a baby, a threesome, or taking a break?
I'm going to say a break.
Which is crazy because I kind of might think that might be the best thing in that situation. But I'm going to say a threesome.
A threesome? I'm shocked you saying that.
If the relationship is already rocky, you going to give this nigga a threesome? Just leave. Like, y'all gonna add a bitch to the bedroom and y'all already in a fucked up relationship?
I mean, sometimes that might be what somebody needs. Shit, she might have even needed that.
Look, right. I'm like, maybe he needed that, but then if she realized, like, he gonna keep needing that, then she might start looking like, you know what? Maybe we not aligning.
I could definitely see the threesome, but for me, it will be more of so like a breakup. Like if we already on a rocky road.
Not a breakup though, a break.
I mean, a break is a breakup to me.
Oh, okay.
Like ain't no, 31 and we going on a break. You got me fucked up. Who you trying to fuck?
Honestly, arguably, I would say that's the healthiest thing because bringing a baby in, you know, we know that's not gonna work. And then a lot of niggas propose under duress. They do. They think they bitch about to leave them. They got that ultimatum. They're like, okay, like let's get married. Like, all right, how's that gonna work? And so it's like, all right, so I think we picked two good ones, either a threesome or a break.
Yeah, I feel like for a break for me, if we already rocky and like you letting me go, it's like out of sight, out of mind for me. That's how it is for me. Like, if I'm not around you and we on a break, we not talking, we not speaking, I might get over you. Like, that's not going to help me in this situation.
Okay, I see that.
It's going to make it work. Like, I'm going to get over your ass.
Yeah, that's true. Well, y'all tell us what y'all think. Because I'm really curious, okay? A threesome, a break, or maybe one of the other things.
I could probably do a threesome, honestly, if we a little rocky.
You think that might save it?
Yeah. In a way, maybe.
What if he always wants a three? It's hard to close that door once you open it. Now that nigga want all his sex to be like extra spicy, like
that's another conversation. If he always wanted,
like, oh, now we're good, but now he always want a threesome. Yeah. Like, call that girl. Like, okay, now you
doing too much.
Like, you don't even want to go back to just me.
Like,
and
we're
you.
Your homegirl Jasmine. Like, hold the fuck up. Why are you asking about Jasmine?
Like, well, let me find the next girl. Yeah. Oh, so you just want all right.
How do you feel about that, yo nigga? Like, if y'all were to have a threesome, like, would you want to be the one to find a girl? Or would you be okay with him finding a girl? Because of course he's the one more attracted to women.
Yeah, no, he's not finding the girl.
Okay.
We could find her together. We could go on field. We could do like a little joint profile thing, that type. Or we can go to the sex club. But I'm cool with us hunting together.
Okay.
Or I fucked with niggas like I'm kind of back in talks with Bor again. But he the type of nigga to be like, look, you bring whoever you want. Like he gonna make it work. Right. So like he just like more pussy. Like yeah, let's do it. Like
now he ain't got standards. I'm just like,
because his thing, he like, look, I can watch you eat her and I just fuck you, or he the type to be like, look, I'll just watch y'all.
And so that's my thing. Like I will be a selfish threesome person.
Okay.
So it will really
like you don't want her touching your man?
No, I wouldn't want to be the one giving to her. Like I'm not about to be eating her pussy. So it's like it don't really matter for me if I'm attracted to her. So I would kind of prefer my nigga to be the one you gonna be the one fucking her, you know?
Oh,
yeah. Cause I'm not.
Cause typically in those situations, if I've ever brought it up to a guy that I'm like talking to, it's typically me bringing it up, which I think is always best. Cause I would be like, why the fuck you bringing this up?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of them are of the mindset. I mean, of course they would fuck her if they could, but they'd be like, look, I'll just watch y'all, like, and I'll be excited from that, or like, you want me to just fuck you while you eat her out, or some shit like that. Like, we could do that. Like. They be quick to be like, I don't gotta fuck her if you don't want me to. And I like that energy. Like she's an accessory, but I'm still the main course here. Okay. So you're not fucking with it. Unless she on some like she knows she there to serve.
Right. Like I would love to have a threesome with my nigga. Like that's like a dream of mine. But I know I would not be the person giving. Like, it would be selfish for me. Like, I'm going to be the one receiving. I'm going to give to my nigga, but I'm not giving to her. Like, she need to come into this situation expecting I'm about to eat her pussy and suck his dick. Like, she needed to know, like, I'm not eating no pussy. Like, that's not going down like that. I mean, I don't know what... It depends on how much liquor in my system. I can't say, It depends on who on the,
Not you a pillow princess before a bitch, you might.
Oh, I'm definitely a pillow princess for sure.
I'm about to, well, I know you said it on the podcast, but I'm saying if a bitch is involved, you might actually eat some pussy if there's a lot of. I mean, you don't got to say. I'm just repeating.
No, I'm saying right now, no. But I never know what could happen. Like, I don't know what the situation can hold. I don't know how bad she is. Like, I don't know. Like, I really feel like this is so weird. People always judge me. I feel like I will get turned on watching my nigga fuck another girl. Like, I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know how. But I feel like I need to also be attracted to her in that way, to like look at her and look at him and be like, okay, they some fine motherfuckers. Like,
so shorty from the strip club the other night.
Oh, hell yeah. She can get it. She can get it. Yeah.
Girl, my dream threesome is 2 niggas, so.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We got a segment or something?
Yeah, let's get into our next segment. She always fucking up some shit.
But that's not crazy.
Okay. Sorry.
Whatever.
Okay, so I came across this video, which clearly everybody else has, and I just thought it was a very interesting topic to talk about. So I'm going to play it, and you let me know what you think. Okay.
Dollars don't date. If you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you when
you're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make $50,000, but you live in a shoe. And now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you. She doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
you
just
talk about me.
Okay, so I'm gonna say how I feel first, and I think
shout out to Poor Minds.
Yeah, shout out to Poor Minds. I feel like, first of all, I'm not no bottom of the bitch type of bitch, but I feel like when it comes to dating, like if you really want to date, you can make it work. You know what I mean? And I feel like, of course, you're gonna meet who's in your circle. Whether it's just like what do you do for work, or just like your peers, you know, so you're gonna kind of meet people on your same level. I just don't think you can like kind of say, oh, well, you're making this much money, so you shouldn't date, you know? And I feel like I did used to have that mentality, like, oh, I want to make, now you don't need to be just like not have no job. You know, like you do need to be working or working towards something if you're going to be dating. But I don't think that's fair to say, like, if you're making $50,000, you shouldn't be dating. Like, I feel like if somebody know how to date, making $50,000, let them date, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that was gonna be your stance on that. Yeah, but mine is very similar to yours. I don't think that love is just a rich person's sport. You know, I think that people from all different socioeconomic backgrounds or currentlies, I don't know if that's even a thing, but wherever you're at financially, like everybody deserves love. However, I do think that means you need to, back to our last episode where we talked about settling, you're going to have to understand, you're going to have to settle some of those expectations, or not be sitting here wondering why you're not attracting a certain type of woman or man if you're a woman. And like, why am I attracting this and not what I really want? And you got to understand, like, you're going to attract what you're giving out, you know? Even I'm at that point where I've realized that, like, this type of man that I actually want to marry and that I would want to be like a partner for the rest of my life, I don't know if it's the type of man that would that's not the type of man that would accept what I have to give right now. So I'm at the point where I've realized that I'm not actually ready for a relationship. Like, because I do want a relationship, I do want to find love, but I want to get like I don't want to use this term, high value man. And I'm not talking about financially, but like a nigga that's really worth something.
Morals,
who I
values,
integrity,
beliefs,
who I respect at the end of the day. A nigga that I can respect, you know? And somebody that's as opinionated as me. You know, I went through my whole niggas ain't shit phase. All my timelines used to be fuck niggas, fuck niggas, fuck niggas. So if I found a man that I really respected, I would have no problem like stepping back and being submissive. But that means that I have to look at myself, and I do want to be making more money. I do want to be taking better care of myself. I do want to be like leveled up. So back to what they're saying, like, I mean, you can date on any level, but you got to understand that, you know, if you want a specific like height of like status in your partner, you're going to have to fucking get yourself up there to even be in the same room with them.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you making $50,000, to me hearing that means like, okay, what are you doing? Where's your progress? Because to me, that's, if you think $50,000 is okay for life, that's a problem. You know, like, to me, that's stagnant. Like, to me, that's settling as far as like your career. But I'm okay with you dating and you trying to like, you're getting your career, or like you're doing new things, you're starting your business, or you're trying to figure out like where you're wanting to go in life. I'm okay with that. But you just, I'm not okay with you only making $50,000 and you like, well, I'm good. Like, I'm comfortable. This is where I want to be in life. That's my issue.
I mean, dating in Atlanta, I don't even really know how to have that conversation because, like, you know, a lot of niggas out here, they're entrepreneurs. They're like, you know, so sometimes one year they see a lot of money and another year they don't. So it's like, I can't even really put a number on it. Like, to be honest, like, 50,000 to a nigga that don't got kids and he may not have a car note is gonna look different from a nigga that gotta take care of a lot more responsibilities and stuff. And then like a lot of these niggas, well, at least the niggas I talk to, I mean, nigga's a comedian. That's not a career. So he don't got a salary, but he's, you know, I don't know. So it's hard for me to put, that's another reason why I can't agree, because it's hard for me to put a threshold when it comes to the type of like men that I tend to be attracted to right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's a threshold, but I do think for me, like, there is a certain, and I say this all the time, like, I might be in a space where I'm okay with dating, but there is a certain financial status that I want to be for me to be in a serious committed relationship, as far as like getting married and like starting a like family with somebody. Like, I want to be able to, you know, provide myself, like provide in a way where it's like, okay, we can live a good, happy, like not rich lifestyle, but just like, you know, of quality.
Yeah.
Because I know how to like take care of myself, you know, like, and I know how to do things like I'm a traveler. So like, I kind of need you to meet me halfway too. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't need to meet you and you like, okay, yeah, well, I'm making $50,000 and like, you know, I'm good. I'm set for life. No, that's not going to work. Whether you going to like come and let me like teach you the ropes of like making more money or like you're going to better yourself. And I'm not saying $50,000 is not you bettering yourself, but I just think I see more for you. I want more for you. So it's not a number on what you can put, but I don't think it's okay to be like somebody making this amount of money shouldn't be dating. Like, I don't think that's okay. Like, because like you said, everybody love is love. Whether you making 10,000, that's crazy. But you don't need to be talking to nobody. You don't need to be dating nobody. Like, but you know, and then you got to think about it too. Like, say you are meeting somebody and y'all seriously dating. Okay, say she making $50,000. That's $100,000 household right there. So that's kind of like, you know, y'all can kind of survive off of that. But if you think that's okay forever, that's where I got a problem.
Why don't you tell me my wig was sleeping?
I didn't notice it. I'm sorry,
Josh.
But yeah, so that's where I'm not. You being satisfied making that for the rest of your life, to me, is crazy.
Okay, no, I agree. But so that's gonna bring me to our last topic. Do you think that this current batch of women has gone too fucking far?
Yeah.
As far as what we expect from niggas, as far as what we wanted from niggas.
Yeah, you heard the last clip I just played. Like, that bitch was wildin'.
Okay. Why do you think it's like this?
I think social media. I think these podcasts, not us, because we realistic, but I think these fucking podcasts where people just like, they're not being realistic with people, you know? I just think it's definitely social media. Like, we're close, like we have reach to celebrities and high profile people, and this is what we're seeing. So we think this is what we should be living, how we should be living life.
Yeah,
and that's not true. Like, yeah, you following LeBron James, but you're not about to meet a LeBron James. Right. You know,
you're not white. You're not a white girl.
Savannah's not white, but okay.
I'm talking about the one bitch she did like it in there.
But okay, you know, we see rappers like Lil Baby. We see they baby mamas. We see the bitches they spending money on. Like, we see that lifestyle and we think it's so easy and accessible, but it's really not. Like, this is not your everyday life. This is not realistic for you. And that's where the disconnect is. Like, they're not being realistic with themselves. They're not, you know.
I personally think, yes, we've gone too far, but I'm fucking here for it. I think we're in a period where we've kind of like overcorrected. We're overcorrecting right now. So eventually it's going to dial back and we're going to get to a good balance. But like, this shit just started happening. Think of our entire lifespan. This shit probably started happening more so like maybe end of college where we started really seeing
social media was really popping.
Right. So prior to that, you know, it wasn't just, I mean, we knew of a few video vixens that was having their way and celebrity women that were having their way, but it wasn't so accessible. Like, and then prior to us even being alive, for all these like centuries where women were down here, even like legally, you know, we just started being able to vote. We just started being able to really be like, yo, we some boss bitches. Now we demand this. You know, we used to have to like all our money was on our husband's bank account. All of like, we couldn't make no kind of decisions without them. So I think right now, you know, it's kind of like when the preacher's daughter goes to college for the first time. She gonna wild the fuck out them first couple of years, but she gonna back down. Like, it's gonna calm down, you know. But like, I feel like that's like womanhood. Period. We just like started getting this freedom. So yeah, bitches is gonna take it really fucking far. Like, they gonna press that fucking limit. But I'm just like, you know what, like, this little like 10, 15 year period compared to like centuries of women not having any fucking say so, I'd be like, we might be going too far, but like, oh fucking well, you know.
Yeah.
It'll balance itself out.
Yeah, but I think that's why it's important to have like family and friends that's like keep you grounded and like make you realize like, okay, come back to reality, you know? Because I feel like I kind of always had that. Like even when you talk about the video vixens, like yeah, but I never looked at video vixens and was like, damn, I want to be that.
That's the crazy thing about this generation. You ask kids what they want to be, and they're literally like influencers.
Yeah,
or
and
like,
I mean, and that's cool. That's cool because that's what today is. Like if you want to be, I feel like if you want to be an influencer, honestly, I'm hating. We had to go to college. You know, they don't got to go to college. And not saying like, you know, I don't think college is for everybody. Like, I think our generation, we were raised and we were taught that you kind of really didn't have a choice to go to college if you was trying to get a good job. But what's wrong with being an influencer? Like, I feel like that is perfectly fine. That is okay.
I guess I'd be thinking of like longevity. Like, even if you have a good 4 or 5 years, eventually something new comes out or a new trend. Like, everything ends up being like old news at some point. So then what do you have to fall back on? Well, I hope you do have like a mass comm degree. I don't like.
I feel like even that, like, you not honestly, Lex. Like, I know people that don't have degrees and they making more than people with degrees. You know,
I agree too, but I think that we know a few people. That's not the norm, though.
But I feel like even with the influencers, like you can be an influencer. You just got to know how to go about it. Like even the ones who are making really good money, they're not making money just by like posting on TikTok. They're like they have deals. That's where they're getting their money. It's not just because you're posting and it's like, oh, you make one post and you getting all this money. No, they're smart. They know how to like have a business about it. Like that's where they're like deals and all of this like endorsements and stuff. That's where you're getting your money from. And I'm perfectly okay with this generation like moving like that. Like, bitch, I wish this was around before we went to college. And now, you know, we in debt and we done wasted all this time in school. And I'm not gonna say waste because like I definitely like value college, but let's be real. It's not a necessity. You don't need it. You don't have to have it. You know, like I'm talking more of so like the video vixen style. Like that's different to me than like you being an influencer.
Okay,
you know,
I can see
like
that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like one of my passions is like I'm trying to like get like that. Like you know, post more of me doing hair, post me doing like my makeup and stuff like that. Like use it as a side hustle. Like why not take advantage of that? You know. But I'm more so thinking about like back in the day where like most women our age or girls our age were looking at like video vixens like, oh, I want to be that. A video vixen is different than an influencer to me. Like you don't gotta show your body, you don't gotta be on somebody like video.
Well, I guess I said influencer because nowadays, I mean, do we have video vixens anymore?
Yeah, hell
I think a lot of the girls that are in the videos are the influencer girls or the girl like they end up also being the video vixens.
Right,
like
but
they want the people who have. So I felt like video vixen was its own thing. Like when you think of Melissa Ford, you think of like what was Takara one? Or she?
I don't know, but when I think of influencers, I'm not thinking of you showing your body. I'm thinking you like.
Because I'm about to say, I'm thinking of the Jada is an influencer, the same as like a YouTube girl, lifestyle girl is an influencer. So do they consider Jada and Ari and them? And a lot of the girls are like saying like, I want to be like Jada. I want to be like Ari.
She's a businesswoman.
And
They're
like,
businesswomen. Okay. If you really look at what their income, their revenue, Jada's revenue, like they are businesswomen.
And I guess where my issue comes in is there's not going to be, this next generation isn't going to have enough spots for Jada Way to open as the girls are wanting to be her.
I disagree.
So you gotta, maybe if it was, so you think, I feel like the demand's not going to be there if there's 200 Jadas.
I disagree. I feel like it's enough money for everybody. I feel like you can like, that's the creativity comes in. Like you don't have to be exactly like Jada, but you can come in and start your own business, your swimwear business. You know how many swimwear companies it is? You know how many like pajama companies it is? Like if you come and put your creativity on it and like this is your passion, this is something that you really want to do, I think you can be successful. Like that's the thing too. Like I don't like how it's like, oh well, you can't do this. Like it's so many YouTubers. Girl, get out there and start YouTubing. Like I think it's enough money for everybody to make. Like I really do think that for sure.
I differ. I do hate when people say like it's too oversaturated, right? They'll even say that to us. There's so many podcasts and our whole thing is like, oh well, we're gonna do it, and what makes us stand out is our consistency. We've been doing this for years now, and hopefully that'll pay out. That's why that ends up working out. But I don't think that if everybody had that same I don't know. I guess I don't.
Yeah, I think
think
even
so.
like the Ari and Jada, like both of them Ari got a swimwear wear a line out or something like that. And they both making money, you know, and they both on the same show. They both kind of doing the same thing, both dating rappers. Like, I really feel like if it's your passion, like you said, now, if you just coming out like, oh, I want to do that, and then you come out with something one time and you're not consistent with it, yeah, it's not going to grow. And
it might be, maybe this is the old person in me, but I think that when you ask these kids what they want to be when they grow up, I'm more used to hearing actual careers. It's weird to hear them saying, I want to be a rapper's baby mama and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I'm sure you could be a rapper's baby mama. It's not that hard, but I mean, he only gonna treat like the top two of them good.
And that's what I like. That's why I don't like you. Your motivation of being a rapper's baby mama is different to me than you being a businesswoman. You know, like you just being a baby mama, that's crazy to me. Like if that's your goal, that's so crazy to me. Get out there and do something. Like we said, Jada, like make some money, find a hustle. Like that's when it becomes like, okay, I salute you, bitch. Like you not just sitting in the house waiting for a nigga to take care of you. That's where I'm like, where's the real goals, you know? But when you make something that, like, say your baby daddy giving you, you know, let's just say $100K every month. Bitch, in my mind, I've always been the type, I wish a nigga would do that, because all I'm gonna do is say that shit and, like, buy property or some shit like that, you know, or like run a business. I've never had the mentality to be like, oh, I just want to sit on my ass and get taken care of all day. Yeah. That's where like I don't really see the connection.
And sometimes I think we have this mindset, and you have this business mindset, and it's because we grew up on different morals. It's because I'm not saying college taught us that, but it did teach us to strategize and to know that rainy days are a thing and you need to save. I think some of these kids that all they're seeing is what looks like glitz and glam. I don't think that they necessarily understand. Like, I don't know. I think they're more prone to think like I can blow it on these bags that they're showing versus us who grew up in the era of, you know.
I disagree. I personally know people younger than me, and bitch, like they doing their thing. Like even me being on the kickball team, I like play with girls that are like 18. One of my teammates, she got her own like do nails. She do her own makeup. She a photographer. I really feel like the younger people are the ones out here really doing that business shit. Like I think. And this is who I know personally. Like, even, like, my, like, little cousins, like, my god sister, they out here really, like, starting their own businesses at the age of, like, 19, 20, 21.
And I think like, the people you know are obviously going to be of a certain caliber. Do you think that's the norm for the majority of women their age are all like,
even the girls they bring around, they have that mindset. Like, I think social media makes you see like the ignorant people, and maybe that's just like, I don't know if that's like where your FYP takes you, but I don't see that. Like, I really don't see.
I see the girls who are making it, who make something of it. And in my mind, I realize that of course, it's going to be easy to see the people that are there and that are doing it. But behind that is a whole bunch of people that tried and like, maybe that didn't work out for them. Like, you know, it's like job positions. There's only 2 positions. There's like 3,000 people clamoring for the job, you know. I don't know. It's not enough rich baby daddies for all these girls to have, or it's not enough brand deals, in my opinion.
No, it is, bitch.
For every single girl that's in school writing down what she wants to be in the future.
Yeah, think about it though. Like, even going back to athletes. All of these, they all pretty much had the same endorsement deals. Like,
when it comes to women, when they end up getting these deals, and then I see them start having to kind of like do that wow factor to stand out or to stay relevant, and they start doing these publicity stunts, or they start having to take it further because you got the attention, but to keep it, you start having to, I don't know, kind of become this different person or put on this facade.
You know what?
And
I'm okay with that. If you don't go against who you are, I mean, it's like reality TV. You know, like we had reality TV for years, and some women, they go on reality TV and they kind of have to change or alter their like real personality just for entertainment, you know? So I feel like if you have to like kind of do like tricks and stunts to cater to certain entertainment or people, go for it. You know, I feel like that's different than you just like out here selling ass. And no shade, but you are doing something with yourself. Like if you out here and you got to do this, or you like pranking people for YouTube, bro, it's a joke. It's entertainment. Like we watching reality shows. I say go for it. Like,
but also make sure you have the mentality to know what comes with it. And I'm talking about even with the celebrities that we can look at celebrities that everybody like hates right now. In my mind, I always be like, some of that is for show to be talked about, to, you know, but you got to have a thick skin, because you're going to have hundreds of thousands of people like saying you're a terrible person or you too old or you too petty and stuff like that. And it's like, make sure you can handle that too.
For sure. I think that's unfortunately, that's like the downfall of like being like an influencer or being like a celebrity or being known. Like, everybody's going to pick at everything you do. Whether you're not doing stunts or anything like that, people still going to have something to say about you posting videos like, oh, her nigga don't never be in the videos. You know, like, oh, damn, like, true. Why she never post her kids, or why she always posting her kids. So I just feel like that's kind of something you got to deal with if you're going to want to be in that spotlight anyway. Yeah. So I just say, like, make it fun. But I really do think, like, this new generation, and you got to think about it now, too. I feel like everything is about to be, like, streaming things like YouTube, you know, like, I don't think we about to have cable in like a couple years. So I feel like it's really just I feel like it might be Instagram TV in like 10 years, you know? So I feel like there is enough money for women, entrepreneurs, influencers. Like, I really feel like there's enough money out there for everybody to make money, for sure. Right. I do believe that. Yes.
So I guess this batch of women maybe hasn't gone too far.
See, I thought you was talking about with niggas. That's why I said yeah. I didn't know you meant like in life. I thought you meant like going too far with niggas.
Like how much we're demanding, like from niggas, period, bosses. Okay. All right. So
stand up. No, I'm playing. Okay, let's get into the end of the show. MySpace songs. Well, let's start with movies, shows, and books. I'll go first. I'm still watching my show Scandal. Did I talk about Scandal last week?
You did.
Okay, yes. I just been in a Olivia and Fitz mood, and like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I watched an episode the other day. Why I cried? I know.
You probably already seen it before too. You just cried again.
It was just so romantic. I was like, they was really in love. And did I ask y'all the last time who was worse? Did I ask that last time?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm like, who was worse?
I never watched it. Oh, okay. Ghost
or Fitz.
Oh, see, I don't know. I never watched Scandal. But I can't think anybody's worse than Ghost, because Ghost was terrible.
But Fitz really had a whole affair, and he was married, and he literally
Ghost was married?
Huh?
Ghost was married?
Fitz was the president of the United States.
Some might argue it that gives him more of more leeway.
He had a first lady. This man called war for the love of his life. He called a war because he loved his girl. That's why I'm like, I slick think Fitz might be a little bit worse. This nigga had kids. Like, it was one episode where his wife told him, he was like, you can't even really be a dad because this bitch really got you wrapped around her fingers.
I mean, if Ghost wouldn't have died, I'm sure he would have had a lot more time to be more terrible. We definitely would have got some kids.
But I feel like with that situation with Ghost, I feel like Tasha kind of knew. I knew I should have brought my umbrella. I'm sorry, y'all. I just knew it. But I feel like, you know, when you in that lifestyle, you not really like, it's not giving, you know.
I mean, we talking lifestyles. Like, nigga, the lifestyle before you got in this lifestyle was even worse. So if she probably thought, if I could make it through this damn lifestyle, hood, drugs, all this shit, I made it through that. I didn't know it was going to get worse. I don't know.
I feel like Fitz worse though, but that's my nigga. That's my show.
As far as like what I've been watching, I'm still rewatching the show that used to come on ABC back in the day called Revenge. I'm almost done with that.
Okay.
But I have a bunch of stuff on my list that I'm just waiting to finish this show. Did you know the Lake Lanier movie dropped?
Where? Hulu?
I think it's on Amazon.
Oh, I'm probably gonna watch that tonight.
I meant to like tell you to watch it, then we could talk about it. But I haven't even watched it yet.
Okay.
So the Lake Lanier movie dropped, and Madam Web drops on Valentine's Day. I know this episode comes out after Valentine's Day, but
who the fuck is that?
It's like a new Marvel character.
Oh, like Spider-Girl?
Yeah,
I seen
basically.
That shit. Yeah,
so, yeah, so I'm going to go see that. Okay. I'm going to go see it by myself on Valentine's Day.
You do that.
But, and yeah, that's what I got going on.
Okay, what about songs? I was playing this song. I was on the phone talking to my brother earlier, and I don't know why we was talking about Lil Wayne. Oh, yeah, we was talking about where the Super Bowl going to be next year. And Lil Wayne just came up. And I'm gonna have to go with Hustler Music.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was blasting the fuck out of that shit just now on the way here.
Y'all already know. God damn. Mr. Hit a nigga in his head with this one. I'ma paint the city red with this one. I'ma head with this one. Hey,
that's my shit. That was a good one. What y'all know about that?
What I'm gonna go with? So, Ye, did you listen to Vultures at all? Ye dropped Kanye West. He dropped it. Well, he dropped it and it was out for like 2 days. And then I went to go listen to my song on the way here and it looks like he pulled it and only has like a couple songs on there now. But before he pulled it, there is a song on there called Carnival.
I see it. It's on mine.
Oh, yours are all... See, mine aren't showing. Only a couple are highlighted. Mine. Okay. Well, there's a song called Carnival. It's Playboy... I know Playboy Cardi is really scaring the people right now. He is scaring the hoes right now. But get past that. Like, the song, he has like the last minute and a half. And when I tell you that motherfucker goes in, I was like, okay. So, yeah, Carnival off of Vultures. Yeah, I'm listening to Kanye again. So.
But wait a minute. Did y'all hear 16 Carriages?
Oh, shit.
That shit is amazing.
How the fuck did we talk about the Super Bowl and didn't bring up Beyonce?
First of all, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I feel like I'm not biased when it comes to music. Like, whether I really like you or whether I don't like you, like, I feel like I'm gonna be very honest. Like, okay, I didn't like it. I liked it. And, you know, when I first heard Renaissance, I definitely had mixed feelings, you know?
I feel like majority of our friend group did, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, even to this day, like, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, it's not an album that I'm just playing. Like, it's not in my rotation. It's just not my vibe. But I fuck with B, so, you know, I'm gonna watch her. I'm gonna go support you. I'm gonna go to your concert. You a good performer. So when I found out about this country album coming out, I'm not gonna lie, bitch, I was very skeptical. I'm like... okay, like, where can this go? This can go two ways. Like, either it's gonna be super horrible for me or I'm gonna really like it. Girl, we played that first song. We stopped. When we found out it dropped, we stopped the Super Bowl and we played the song. And that shit was beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful. That's something that I can play in my rotation. It's my type of vibe. Like, it's a song that I listen to. I can, like, meditate, smoke my weed, just, like, chill, vibe out. I'm fucking with it.
Okay.
Yes. How do you feel?
I love it. I love Country B. I'm just thinking of the looks. The cowboy boots that are going to come out. The hats.
We're about to go to the rodeo too next month, y'all.
Girl, the jackets with the tassels. Yes. Like, it's about to be just a fashionable moment. So
I can't wait.
I'm very excited about that. Yeah, that girl, they broke the internet. I don't know who they can have next year. Like,
it's definitely going to be Weezy. They're going to be in New Orleans.
I think they might be like, all right, let's bring it back white again, guys. Like,
I don't think so. Jay-Z over it. Since he been over it, it ain't really been no
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it ain't really been no country person like that. I think maybe the last one was maybe The Weeknd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I want to say, did The Weeknd perform at the Super Bowl?
Did you say country?
White, like pop, you know, like pop artists or just like, I feel like that might, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it was an award show, but.
No, The Weeknd did perform at the Super Bowl.
Okay, yes. I think that was like the first like pop artist, but I really think it's going to be Wayne. I think he's going to bring out the hot boys. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be for the culture. Like, we already looking for hotels now because, baby, I'm about to be in the city. Okay. But yeah, so shout out to my girl B. You will never not be the queen. You will always come full throttle. And this is a B Stan podcast.
It is.
Period.
It is.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm acting so awkward.
All right, y'all. You acting awkward?
Yeah. Who's that?
You acting awkward? Yeah, we gotta go, y'all. I don't know if it's the wine. This is probably the soberest I've ever been on this podcast. Maybe that's what it is.
It's supposed to be a fast episode, bitch. We have been.
One thing we can do is fucking talk, okay? So, yeah. With that being said, thank y'all again for tuning in. Another week, another episode. We fuck with y'all. We love y'all. Make sure y'all tune in next season, next week. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that good shit. Follow. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Peace. I just did a Nikki. Yeah.